Something in my pockets. Totally forgot. Just can't remember about all this in my pocket. In my pocket. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with. Baby. But it ain't nothing more than when you see me. Let's get some music right here. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Nurse is calling thanatophobia. Don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. When a survivor is unhooked from a hook, it becomes a scourge hook. When you hook a survivor on a scourge hook, the aura of the generate with the most progress. No. Floods of Rage. All of the survivors have their aura revealed. Alright. I think it's time to do a little bit of a warm-up. Then I get too comfortable. It's not bad. Hang on. I need to fix something. I have a tag up. You can't think for yourself, gotta think for the team. Prestige 50 with Nurse. I think that's an accomplishment. To be Prestige 50 with Nurse is a bit of an accomplishment. Long overdue, too. Now I got 50 more Prestiges to go. How many blood points is that? Let's say each Prestige is like 1.5 million blood points. Times that by 50... I would need 75 million blood points. 75 mil. That adds up. Don't get too comfortable. Man, don't get too comfortable. Hate this map, but whatever. Damn. I should have called her out on that juke. Gotcha. Wow. That flashlight work was crazy, but okay. That's easy. Yo, everyone just dipped. That is crazy. Everyone just... Oh, that is crazy. That is honestly crazy. They were trying too hard with the flashlights, though. I'm not gonna lie. They were really trying to go for like flashlight saves, and it just didn't work out. Didn't work out for them at all. Like, that was miserable. And I literally just said it like right before like I was about to go all in. I don't like this map. I hate this map. I hate this map. Not a word. I respect that. They could have just cursed me out. They honestly could have. And I'm like, all right, you see, like, y'all just being sour. But they walked out, didn't say a word. I'm gonna give them that. Made for this, object of obsession, smash it, chemical trap. A lot of meme builds. Life, finesse, vigil, dance with me, finesse, windows, dead hard, iron will, prove thyself, iron will, balance landing, made for this. Meanwhile, I'm over here with like no perks at all. Like, it's like all of this, and then it's like nurse, just nurse. That's really just it. But nah, GG's though, GG's. First game after work too. First game after work. All right, give me 1 sec, y'all. I actually want to promote myself real quick. Twitch.tv. Hey. Yes. Yeah, no, she's been wanting attention from me for some time since I got here. No problem. warmed up? I think I'm warmed up. Let's check out this build and see what's going on. What? Connection to the party has been lost? One day until things refresh. It's so unfortunate that Michael Myers is leaving us. Really, really sad. Q's is taking a little longer than normal. Usually we'd be jumping on the games like almost instantly. It's taking so long. Okay, it's kind of weird. Shouldn't take this long to find a match. We'll try that again. K-pop Demon Hunter success made the world safe for tween girl culture? What? See what's going on Reddit. Check it out on Popular. Oh yeah, I saw Nicki Minaj was at the TP USA earlier. I don't know. I think this is actually crazy that we had both Jake Paul and Andrew Tate both get their shit rocked within a weekend, within a single weekend. I think that's actually pretty crazy. Oh, let me look that up. Boxing is healing. Internet reacts to the loss of Jake Paul and Andrew Tate. Hang on. I really think there's something wrong here. Let me... quit the game. Let's dial it back. Let's see. In the weekend of many online spectators of Poetic Justice. Boxing is healing quickly, emerging as the internet's verdict for the weekend. The reaction began after Jake Paul suffered a decisive loss to Anthony Joshua at the Riyadh season event. Paul, who built his boxing career on carefully selected opponents and constant online bravado, was stopped in emphatic fashion. Clips of the knockout spread rapidly, with many viewers framing the result as a reminder that boxing ultimately rewards experience and discipline over hype. That was... He gave it to him right there. He gave it to him right there. That shit was wild. Let me just start a game. I hope this fixes it. What's good, Kyle? How's everything, man? Andrew Tate's bloody debut fuels online mockery. Less than a day later, attention shifted to Andrew Tate's long-hyped professional boxing debut at Misfits Boxing 23, where he lost by ununanimous decision to Chase Demore. Tate fighting for the first time since 2014? Wait, this is the first time he's fought since 2014? Years over 10 years? Like a decade? Was visibly bloody by the final bell with severe cut around his eye, becoming one of the most shared images of the weekend. Fans and critics alike seized on the symbolism. Many comments mocked Tate's top G persona, arguing that the performance did not match years of online claims about toughness and dominance. Others highlighted the more superior conditioning and composure, framing the fight as a clear win earned through preparation rather than posturing. Ooh. He hit him, but it wasn't like a full-blown uppercut. It's like that uppercut just like grazed him, but it still got him by like the cheekbone. But if his head was any more to like the left, he could have caught him under the chin, and that would have been devastating. Yeah, like that shit. He definitely got licked there, but it wasn't a full-blown uppercut. Like, that could have done a lot more damage. I didn't watch the fight. I'm not sure if this was late into the fight and maybe Demore just got really tired. But hey man, Andrew Tate lost. I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. And I would completely agree when they say boxing is definitely healing. But a part of me also believes that this is far from over. I think a lot of these boxers that participate in these kinds of fights with social media influencers, they got their check. Netflix got their check. Whoever is sponsoring these fights got their checks as well. I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon, because at the end of the day, the numbers show it. The paychecks is clear. The checks are cleared. I don't think they're gonna fray away from it just because, oh, you know, these guys lost and people love that. If they love it, then they're probably gonna do it again because people want to see their asses get, you know, knocked up again. If I didn't know any better, I would spend money to see Jake Paul get his shit rocked again. You know, or Andrew Tate. I don't know. Just waiting for a fourth. Oh, but yo, Kyle, how is everything, man? Urgh. Some of these lobbies, bro. Yo, like, behavior is icing the kicker right now. I'm over here, I'm like, yo, like I only had like one game, and everyone just DC'd on me. On Raccoon City of all freaking maps. I don't understand what the holdup is. I want to see some awesome killer play too. Like, I'm here for it. I want to see some of that, but I can't have any of that. I mean, I will say this: I kept getting disconnected from the party. I'm not sure if Dead by Daylight just went through like a connection issue. In fact, I'm sitting here acting like I ain't in their Discord. Yeah, someone just says DBD backup. Is DBD down? So I'm not the only one. Is anyone else having trouble joining people right now? Bruh, servers are down. Yeah, so I'm not the only one. Yeah, I'll take you. I'll take you home. What was that double back for? Ah, that was close. What are you doing? Monty in the building. What's going on, homie? Hold on, let me lock in real quick. Got you. What? How are the games? It's going alright. It's actually going okay. A little bit behind right now. Just kind of locking in for a bit. The game always distorted? That's weird. Why is it doing that? I'll fix it momentarily. I saw that dead hard. I'm gonna fix him right after this, y'all. Sorry about that. This is actually hilarious. It's kind of too easy to play as Nurse in this map. I don't know why the audio is weird. Is it the game audio, or is it my audio, or is it everything in the stream? It's the game. All right, I just want to make sure. Audio's perfect. All right, cool, cool, cool. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Thank you. There you go. I was gonna walk out with a 3K. I was like, y'all know I'm walking out with one more kill, right? I'm walking out with one more kill. There's no way. But, that's a little weird. Let me see. Let me just refresh this. I don't know why this keeps doing that. Alright, how does the game sound? I'm just gonna play a little bit with the settings, just so y'all get a chance to see before I even commit to a game. But, yo, Monty, what's going on, man? The games are going all right. Thank you for asking. How's everything been with you? Like, hopefully the holidays are doing good. Things all right. Mine's okay. Just got work tomorrow, and then Tuesday's my last day. I'm working like 6 days in a row, so since Thursday until Tuesday. So I'm gonna be working through and through. But other than that, I'm waiting for the holidays. I'm off Wednesday, thankfully, and then I'm off Thursday. Yep. That is that's the situation. I'm actually gonna try with this build to see what's going on, because I actually did a little bit of studying as Nurse, and there was this build that looked pretty interesting: Hex Pentimento, Undying, Thrill of the Hunt, and Ruin. Survivors are getting pretty silly this Sunday. See a lot of survivors using flashlights. Yeah, survivors. That goes. I can finally put my phone down because I know Tiffany's home. That is all that matters. Why do I feel like my calf is aching? I feel like I'm about to get a Charlie horse tonight. But I don't believe it. I might have to drink a lot of water before I go to bed. Alright, let's see. This is kind of a bad map. Too many second floors that I'm just fucking with.
What was that? Background player. They're going hard, like crazy. She was a much safer pickup. Yo, Ebony, what's up, man? Sorry, I'm just locked in right now. They are playing very smart. Really good fight. Really good fight. Keep my zone. Keep my zone. Gotcha. I think Feng Min is like the weakest one. Yeah, she's definitely the weakest. That's fine. That was very nice, Jukes. Gotcha. Alright, gonna humble myself, not commit. Someone is down, she can be out of here. She cornered herself, yikes. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I played pretty sloppy there. I think the hexes were a little bit of a distraction for me. Because I was so focused on defending it rather than just playing as Nurse. This is kind of the reason why I don't play Perk so much. I don't think it's in my playstyle, but... GG's. The DC! The DC goes crazy! Oh, come on! Yo, that DC was wild! She walked into the first blink. I think she probably got a little bit upset from that, but still, that was actually hilarious. I'm not gonna hold you. That team, they were going a little bit too hard. They were trying so hard. And I get it. Like, I love a good fight. I love a good fight. But it's like the flashlight thing, it was like... They were kind of like positioning themselves too early. And I would see them, and I would like chase after them. And just cause chaos. But we both sides contributed to that chaos equally. GG's. GG's. Yo, I love how I'm like 10, 10, 10. Oh, man. Y'all, I'm about to hit Iridescent. I might just hit Iridescent. Yo, this build was ass. I'm not gonna hold you. This build was ass. After a while, I was like, man, fuck it. I'm just gonna play just regular Nurse like as if I'm not even playing with hexes. This hex build is ass. I just put it to the test after like watching YouTube videos and just learning like Nurse. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, fuck this build. I probably could have just handled that squad without any perks at all. Just like any other Swift squad that I played against that all got their hands glued to like a metallic item you call a flashlight. Man, that hex thing was a distraction more than anything. I didn't really mind the flashlights. It was just the hex build that I just didn't vibe with. Hey man, like I'll take the win. I'll take the win. That's why your boy, #1 Twitch Black Guild Killer, #1 Black Sky Gamers Killer main over here. You already know. But I'm your number one favorite killer, though. I'm your number one favorite killer. No killer can do it like me. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. You exhausted yourself pretty badly? How so? Yeah, I saw you. You just woke up from a nap. How you been feeling? You went for 6 hours? That's the grind, baby. But you never want to exhaust yourself. If you're exhausting yourself, maybe was it like a one-off thing, or do you often get exhausted when you stream for that long? Because if there's a pattern that you notice, then it's like, hey, you probably need to dial back on the hours that you stream. You don't want to go OD. Viewers know when you're tired. That's one thing I've learned throughout content creation. People know when you're tired. And your energy just isn't there, you know? I don't like this map at all. Fair, fair, fair. They just be running into my shit, bro. That is funny. That is very funny. Oh god, that is hilarious. I hear you. Yeah, I can pick you up. Ooh. Good fake, good fake. Got you. Fucking hate this map so much. They're doing that other gen. Fuck. Misblinked that hard. I'm gonna have to bull guard this hook. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot, she took that hit. Oh, that is unfortunate. I could probably negotiate this. They're gonna heal each other? I can't pick her up, because she's gonna hop off the moment I pick her up, so... I'm gonna have to babysit her and let the clock run down. But right now, they're on my time. But that was unfortunate. I was supposed to miss, and I hit her by accident. That wasn't even intended. Because someone brought me to there, which resulted in her getting hit. So, they're risking a possible, two-man escape. GG's, GG's. Wait, what? Oh my god, she was close to the hatch! Every day we good. We got a 2K game. Tis mala. Every day we good. You already know, y'all. The entity was like, yo, Progeny, you've been playing really good. I wanted to help you out. So I just nabbed, what's that girl's name? The bald-headed chick. Kane, you know? So I gave you that 2K instead of that 1K. Call that an insurance. Everybody gets one. I appreciate that. I appreciate the entity doing its job. I fed the entity so much, I thought the entity would treat me a little something, and it gave me a treat. It gave me one additional kill. I'll take it. I will take that. Absolutely. I will definitely take that. That's hilarious. That was actually hilarious. And that was a good game. I was really upset that I missed one of the Cheryls that I wounded last time. And I thought it was gonna be a 1K, but that entity was a troll. That was a troll. Like, don't worry, Progeny, I got you. I got you, boo-boo. I got you, boo-boo. Here's that 2K that you always wanted. Thanks. That's a stocking stuffer. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next one. We moving on to the next one. On to the next one. But that was some GG's. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of indoor maps. I'm really not liking that. I hate the indoor jam-pack kind of maps. Not my favorite. I actually stopped doing everything and my family noticed. I'm sorry. I just kept reading I actually, and I thought I read your message, but then I realized it's a completely different message. And I was there, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry if I missed that message. I actually stopped doing everything and my family noticed. Yeah, because you was exhausting yourself. I can only imagine. Gotta rest. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Whoa! What the hell? I got finessed. Alright, I'm gonna ignore that. Keep it moving. Gotcha. I knew what he was about to do, and I was like, alright, I need to predict this. I gotta bring it to the middle. Oh, she had decisive strike. Wait, what? She was the last survivor. I hooked last. I didn't even know there was a hook here. They're popping gens fast, though. Pretty good team. They're trying to pull me away from the gens. Having a rough couple games, y'all. Shit. But I think it's about time we actually have some competition, right? Maybe you don't got the juice anymore. Right? Sometimes it be like that. Oh, that was funny. What was that? Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, I'm getting blasted by the entity tonight. What? What? Yo, what was that? Oh, that was just hilarious. Let me humble myself for a 2K. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Oh shoot, I forgot. There's one right there. Shit. They're gonna pop that one, of course. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. GG's, GG's. That was GG's. That was a good one. Yeah, I didn't really have much of a choice. It was either just pick him up or just let him go with the healing. GG's, GG's. Ah. That was a good game. That was definitely a good game. They definitely knew their shit with Nurse. They were trying to pull me to the edge of the map and everything. They were pushing gens. They definitely were on their P's and Q's. That's GG's. That was some BS. Yo, Flood, what's going on? Yo, Flood, how's everything, man? What's up, what's up? Happy Sunday, yo. Happy Sunday. Though I'm not gonna lie, it was bold of them to hit the gate furthest from them instead of the gate nearest them. And I think that was smart because it was easier for me to check that gate and check the hook. But that other gate, there was nothing I could do, and they really played that game. Very impressive. I'm missing Vegas. It's cold and depressing here. You miss Vegas? Brother, isn't Vegas like dead right now? Like post 2024? I'm sorry. I'm not to be insensitive, but I'm like, yo, like it's Vegas. Like I heard Vegas is like dead right now. Not even like because it's the holidays, like just the tourism. It was busy. Was it really busy? Because I keep hearing like tourism is down. Not many people are going to Vegas. Like, was it really busy? It is a holiday season. You was there for the rodeo? How did the rodeo go? How did the rodeo go for you last week? It was epic. I love to hear it. We love to hear it, yo. Did you compete in any like little competitions for like the rodeo or? You look like the type that could that would teach them bulls a thing or two. You know, tire them out. Hit him with the lasso, you know, just yeah, you know, whatever you call it. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Rebound, y'all. Rebound. Shit, no, them 1,500-pound bulls were hilarious. Yeah, I hear about the 8 seconds. Gotcha. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. What's going on, Tanisha? How's everything? Welcome to the channel. 2 out of 3 out of 14 writers? Alright, let's go, y'all. We need to, like, lock him. I would like a 4K. We need to start turning this into a 3v1. They just popped that. Wait. It's another Claudette? She thought I was gonna blink. She thought I was gonna blink again! Oh, that's hilarious! She thought I was gonna blink again! She was like, wait. You wasn't supposed to do that! Oh, that is funny. She was just there, so helpless. I feel bad. That's a crazy body block that I just did right there. I think there's someone down there. No. I don't see the hydraulics pumping. I see her. Checking. Wow! What? What? Okay. I don't know why she did that. She could have just ran away. I don't know why she did what she did. Alright, we're gonna pop these gens or not. Okay. That was a flashbang that they installed on that gen. Gotcha. Are they touching that gen? No, they're not. I don't hear him. Unless that's a perk. I don't hear any moaning or grunts of pain. I find it to be so dumb that Nurse can blink into basements, but she can't blink out of basements. I think that's a change that is very dumb. I don't understand the logic behind that. Nurse can blink into the killer's basement, but she can't blink out of it. I find that to be like the weirdest thing that they had in Dead by Daylight. I'm triggering Cheese, but I cannot see her. Or anybody. And I know it's Claudette that's working on this gen. Gotcha. I don't know why he stood there. And they're not even popping gen so aggressively. This is bothering me. This whole Sunday has been completely out of whack. Miss. Alright, Claudette, I see you. That's a tag. Wait. I don't understand what's going on. I see Claudette healing on my left. Hold up. She's taking me around the edges of the map. Underblinked badly. She's down. Alright. I'm doing really bad chases. I started off okay. Not so great, but okay. And I am, like, struggling right now. Gotcha. Billy Bangs with the W's, with the dubs. What is up? What is up? I think they're healing less. Gotcha. 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 She was playing sneaky. She was really trying to pop that gen that's nearly done, but I'm gonna send her to the Killer Shack. See, I can really, like, inconvenience them. Here. Teleport. There you go. Alright, making sure, making sure. You can come to the basement too. I mean, you came down here for that reason, right? This is unfortunate. Okay. That's crazy. I actually heard Dwight. Alright, I think this is GG's. 4, 5. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a wrap. GG's. And she kept running. I kept hearing her footsteps. So I was like, okay, I can kind of pinpoint where she is. I just had to zero in on her. Decorating the Christmas tree. Oh yeah, decorating the Christmas tree. Yeah, GG's. I'm still not happy. I think I could play a lot better tonight than I did before. Not my greatest performance, but I'm not complaining about a win. Yeah, like 6, 7, 8, 10. Brutality, Devious, Hunter. Of course, I get a 10k on Sacrifice. The whole chasing thing, I feel I'm so off on. Like, I could be a lot... Wait, silver? Wait, I thought it was gold. Is that a glitch? Chat, was I gold? I could have sworn I was gold. Unless my colorblindness is messing with me. I could have sworn I was gold. I'm probably bugging out. Because there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, I completed that. Alright, neat. Yeah, I did that. I said there was no way. I could have swore I, like, hit Iridescent. Earn 2 Gatekeeper emblems of iridescent quality, speaking of which. Alrighty. Y'all, thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Let me just recollect myself a little bit. I thank y'all so much for being here. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back momentarily. Missed that part, bro? I said I was gonna be right back. Just give me like a 5-minute break, just like a quick bathroom break. Just wanna freshen up and everything. Take a quick breather. Recollect myself for like the next match with Nurse. I'll be right back. This is your #1 Twitch Black Guild Killer Main, Black Sky Gamers. Killer Main, you already know what it is. It's Nurse out here. We're playing with no perks. I think that's the appeal here. It's really just no perks. I'm really just trying to master her art. Nurse is amazing. I'm a Nurse main through and through. I went from... Let me see. I went from... Freddy. I went from Freddy. And then from Freddy, I went to Trickster. I went from Freddy. Then I went to Trickster. And then from Trickster, I went to Legion. And then from Legion, I went to Deathslinger. And then from Deathslinger, I found my love for Nurse. Nurse is, she's a baddie. She is an absolute baddie. But don't go anywhere, y'all. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm back. Another round of Dead by Daylight. It be that night. One of them nights. One of them nights you feel like getting down. What do y'all know about that song? What do y'all know about that song? Like, really, like, ask yourself, what do you know about this song? You probably don't know nothing. I suggest you look it up before you go to bed. Great song, by the way. You should definitely listen to it. But yeah, right now we're playing Dead by Daylight. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the stream. It's that Sunday night. I'm pretty sure everyone is big chilling, big relaxing, whatever you want to call it. I know it's Sunday night. Y'all got work. I completely understand if y'all have to go, but until then, I'm happy that y'all are tuning in with me today. We're tuning in and we're locking in on some Dead by Daylight. Again, we're playing some more Killer. We're playing Nurse. I'm practicing as Nurse. I'm getting better as Nurse. #1 Killer main from the Twitch Black Guild, Black Sky Gamers. You already know I'm the best out there in the league. I'm a Nurse main. I've been playing Nurse for God knows how many hours. I can't even count. She is my one and only main. That's really it. I can jump back to other killers. I have dabbled a little bit with Spirit. But other than that, like, I think I got turned off with Spirit because Spirit, they nerfed her speed demon build. So my appeal for her was kind of lost. I am kind of telling on myself, right? But other than that, Nurse will forever be top tier for me. She's my #1 killer. If I need to lock in, it will always be Nurse. I got 2 11-hour shifts for tomorrow and Tuesday because I'm off after the 23rd. Jesus. I'm kind of there with you. Not on the 11 hours. You know, you're a trooper for that. But I am working tomorrow and Tuesday. I've been working since Thursday. So yeah, I'm working like 6 days in a row. A lot of people are working a little overtime. Jesus, it's that time of year. It is that time of year. God damn. Speaking of, like, you know, working and everything, I have been, like, what do you call it? I have been taking, like, courses, mainly, like, Salesforce. I know Salesforce is a pretty big deal. I'm doing some courses there, about to get some certificates. I already done the courses. I just have to pay to take the exam. But that's something that I want to do. Like, around, like, 2026, I want to take a test, finally get my certificate. I think it's called Salesforce Foundation, Sales something. I don't even know. I think that'd be pretty neat. That and the surprise days off, and I'm like, oh man. I mean, hopefully those 11 hours run by quick. Yeah, like Salesforce fundamentals. I think it's just something nice to have, especially pursuing like tech sales and everything. And then maybe once I feel confident in the platform, I'll probably do like some sales developer or something like that. I think that would be pretty neat. Because Salesforce is really good. They're very a reputable company when it comes to like customer relations, customer relationship management. That's the thing that I'm saying. So yeah. So besides just being 1% better as a Nurse main, as a Killer main, I'm also trying to be 1% better outside. And I'm sure y'all have your New Year's resolutions and you're looking into what you're trying to do for 2026. ServiceNow is also good too. I have heard about ServiceNow. I heard a lot of people trying to jump in on HubSpot. HubSpot? HubSpot? Apparently HubSpot is like a competitor to like Salesforce, like an up-and-coming competitor. And their courses are for free. You don't have to pay for anything. Their courses for free, and I heard it's very easy. Like the amount of time that you invest into like HubSpot and doing the training for it, it takes a lot less time compared to Salesforce. But at the same time, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do HubSpot. Would you ever look into your own GameStop franchise? Would I ever look into my own GameStop franchise? No. I want to make my own franchise for games, but it's not going to be GameStop. It's not going to be metrics heavy. It's not going to be as it's not going to be what do you call it? What's his name? Who's the CEO of GameStop right now? I'm not trying to be him. I've worked at GameStop before, and GameStop is just not it, y'all. I kind of wish I got out of GameStop earlier and realized that I have much more value than what GameStop thought I had. And I think when I left, I realized that. So or at least I was starting the journey of just recognizing my value. So yeah. I'm not gonna make my own GameStop franchise. I'm gonna make a better franchise. Or at least that's what I would imagine. Alright, let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. Yes, Ryan Cohen, correct. She's not even wiggling. It's like she kind of just gave up. I think she had head on. She just healed Jane, that's fine. Do that moonwalk again. Do that moonwalk. Do that moonwalk again. I'm about to be an auntie. Do that thing, baby! Do that TikTok dance! Do that TikTok dance! That everybody be doing. That's unfortunate, Jane. That's unfortunate. I'm getting precise. Getting very precise. What? She had decisive strike? She keeps going to the locker. Alright, so they're healing each other? They're trying to cope right now. They're trying to figure something out. That's a tight loop that I cannot contend with. I'm pulling away from that. That gen is regressing at least. Ooh, beautiful tag. Right around the corner. I'm getting a little better now. A little better. The world is healing. We'll see at the end. Just had to take a quick breather. They're not gonna do that gen over there. Because they risk 3 genning. They're trying to attract me, but I know what they're trying to do. I don't know why they let her go. But nah, Ryan Cohen, yeah. Ryan Cohen is on some shit, bro, when it comes to GameStop. I can't trust Ryan Cohen with GameStop. I think she had... Chat, how much you want to bet Meg Thomas that we just got has head on? I strongly think she has head on. Because there's no way you're trying to be in the locker, trying to stun me or whatever, trying to get me. She doesn't? Are you really saying she doesn't? Like, she really just gave up against Nurse. I don't think so personally. No evidence to prove it. That is true. Because it's not like they got me. But the way how I was approaching, like there was a locker, I went towards it and I acted as if I was going to go towards it and I pulled back and she dashed out. Like as if she had head on. So that's all I was like, you have the perk, don't you? Because remember, to use head on, you have to wait 3 seconds and then you can use the effect. Look, a hatch. A hatch. Great. V has been hiding for the longest time. She might probably escape, just from how far these gates are. Maybe. Is she gonna escape or not? The hell? Was she AFK? She was by a killer shack? GG's? Question mark? I think this is glitched. Because how is it that I have +2 grade progression, but I only went up 1? I didn't make 2. Like, are y'all noticing that? That makes no sense. Like, I swear, I'm on gold. Something is, I don't know, something's bugging out right now. Meg had, yup, she had head on, baby. Let's go. I knew that. I saw that behavior from a mile away. She had head on, flashbang, plot twist, and quick and quack. Man, I was like, you got head on? You got head on? Let me find out. Cause that's some oddball behavior. Because every time I'm in a chase with her, she goes into the locker. She tries to stay there, and I'm like, no, like for real. Like, okay, like I understand you're trying to get value out of it, but she didn't even use flashbang. So that's almost like, what's going on here? Now, Nancy, I didn't realize I was hooking her like back to back because she had the decisive strike. That's not the way to use that perk. You don't really want to use the perk while the killer knows what locker you're in. You kind of want to use it when you're out of sight. I mean, that's GG's. 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 Blech. GGGG's. Whoa, mama. All these killers. You know, I could get Kraus. I could get her if I wanted to. But I heard a lot of people don't like her, and I don't want to play her and then suddenly everyone just starts DCing because, oh, it's Kraus. Imagine I played Kaneki. Kaneki? People would hate me. I'll be honest, and I've said this before. I said it in my previous live stream. Kaneki is that one cousin in the family function that I want no association with. Like, just a quick hi, that's it. I want nothing to do with you. Don't talk to me or nothing. That is Kaneki. Because Kaneki just gets away with so much with so little effort. And I'm mad that people rank Kaneki as a top tier killer. Like, even like going eye to eye with Nurse or Blight. Like, it really makes me upset. It's like, you're so high of a tier with just little effort is absolutely crazy. It's not like you have to invest crazy hours into Kaneki to master his base kit or whatever. You don't. You really don't. You have hit scan. You auto aim. You close in distance on survivors. You can hit through walls. Which is not supposed to happen, but still, behavior has not patched it. So until then, you can literally hit through walls over pallets. You deep wound. Like, it makes no sense. It really doesn't. At least with Nurse, it's like there's muscle memory. Things have to be calculated when it comes to Nurse. But Kaneki, not so much. Just point and shoot. That's it. Like Kaneki can't sit around the same table that I be eating at. He just can't. That's all. Several killers, sure, but Kaneki is one of them. He's one of those killers that I just cannot. Anyways. Top of spaghetti. All covered with cheese. I lost my poor meatball. Then somebody sneezed. What was that? What was that, Quentin? God dang it, Quentin! What was that, Quentin? I saw someone there. Wow, they ganged up on me. All right, Rick. A little messy. This is a very bad loop, and I'm just feeding into it. One more time. Wait, what? Oh wait, there's a hook right there. Get the fuck out of here! There's no way! There's no way that did not connect. That is absolutely insane. It's alright. We'll come back, we'll come back. They flashed me too early. I'm just as surprised as they are. Yeah, these survivors are really tricky tonight. Gotcha. Oh, I think we have a 3-gen going. Maybe. Maybe. This is our first hook. I'm gonna see if I can pull her all the way over there. Let's see if we can make this a draw, like a 2-man escape. We'll see. As a matter of fact, this is kind of a bad hook. We'll see. That's fine. See, I can pull them all the way over here. They're probably gonna heal? Y'all can leave. Y'all can leave. I saw she was hiding and wanted me to get Fang so she could just slip behind. But I was like, no, I kind of see what y'all are going to do. Give me this 2K. And we'll call it even. GG's. What's going on, Pax? What up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's no way I'm a golden killer. Something is not making any sense. I don't know if something disconnected and it's not showing my thing properly. I don't know. Maybe I went from copper to bronze, and maybe I thought bronze was gold. I don't know. I could be bugging. Trying to stay focused, y'all. Trying to stay focused. Wait, what? Okay. I was about to say, I was like, what? Still healing? Healing from what? Oh, you had your wisdom tooth extracted. Oh, GG's. GG's. Here's to a speedy recovery. Because I already went to the other side of the forest with that one. Got them all out. It is crazy. It hurts. I hope they gave you like the strongest pain meds because it is. Ooh. And the craziest part is that I think you have to go back and they have to sew it up, or I think they already did that. Or at least they have to do a follow-up to make sure everything is okay. I had one that had to get surgically removed. I never went under. I never slept while having extractions. I've had 9 teeth pulled while awake. I don't know what God put in me to have me go through that, but I'm happy I'm here. They did? Okay, good. As long as they gave you the strongest pain meds, that's all that matters. Wow, yo, there's a lot of flashlights tonight. This is the safest. They're coming out in full force. I'm not gonna lie to you. The survivors are just really good tonight. Another thing I need to do is stop unhooking around the edges of the map. Arlene, long time no see. How's everything? Long time no see. How's the holidays been treating you? It's crazy how I can't even blink up there. I'm sick, but otherwise good. How about you? I'm big chillin' right now. We're practicing as Nurse. Got your #1 killer main for Black Sky Gamers and the Twitch Black Guild over here. Just practicing, just running some skirmishes. That's really what it all comes down to. Wow. I think I can go to the basement, maybe. This map is from Alien. It's from the Alien franchise. They're gonna exchange hooks. Oh shit. Yeah, now I'm in a negotiation phase. Now I really gotta negotiate, trying to get at least 1K. Hold up, 1. Come on, come on, come on. Too high. Too high. Alright, they're on a time clutch right now. Let me ease. Ease up, ease up. They're all healed. They're probably just gonna bum rush. I'm gonna go for the one that's healing. Or one that I hit. Gotcha. I'm gonna leave her down just for that hook. Healing? 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Just in case. Very close. GG's. GG's, GG's. I love how I got 1 pip from that. I love how everyone got high scores, even me. I'm that's actually impressive. I would have thought I'd done a lot worse than that. Wait, how did I do? 10 in brutality, 10 in hunter, 8 in 8 in sacrifice with no one getting sacrificed is absolutely wild. I didn't think I did that good. I think the entity is just being kind to me tonight. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. GG's. GG's on that game. That was very close. Either team could have miscalculated that crawling to the gate. That was very well played. Good job, y'all. Good job. That was a fight to the bitter end right there. Alright. Let's run that back, y'all. New match, new match. We shake it off, we keep it moving. That's all we do here. Let me see. That was fun. That was fun. Y'all definitely gave me a run for my money for sure. But I had to fight back. You know, I really had to swing low too. But a lot of survivors out there with the flashlights. I'm not sure if there's like a new challenge going on. And I'm not the one to use Lightborn. I don't like using Lightborn. I think there's so many more perks that have much more value than using Lightborn. And I think it's kind of cheesy to just use it. Me personally, I don't like to use it. Like if y'all get me, y'all get me. Because in most cases, I'm already trying to figure out how to counter it naturally without having to use up a slot, you know? But thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Oh, shoot. And we just hit 1,200. Let's go. We just hit 1,200 followers. GG's, y'all. GG's. Thank you so much, y'all, for helping me reach my goal. I really appreciate y'all. We're always trying to be 1% better. 1% better. Every single day. 1,200. I just got a notification. I was like, oh, 1,200. Oh, awesome. Thank you for being my 1,200 follower. Appreciate you. The big 1-2 with the double low. Alright, y'all. I think it's time to really square in. Correct myself real quick. Gotcha. She didn't think I was gonna do that. What? I'm so shocked that did not connect with Cheryl. I think I'm really just tired, y'all. I think that's really what it is. I am actually exhausting myself. I heard that, Jen. Tag. That's a good tag. I don't know why my finger slipped. And thank you so much, Pax. I just saw your message. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Appreciate you. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, they're gonna pick her up. Overblinked that. Overblinked that corner badly. I need to start protecting gens. I have 3 gens here that I really need to start looking out for. Kind of tricked them into thinking I was gonna get that other gen, but I switched to the second gen real quick. Alright, so they kinda... It's a 3 gen right now. She's about to escape. Really good. They're right now at a bit of a 3-gen. If I could keep this pressure. And they pop that. Shit. You healing up there? No. Keep him up here so I have better visual of where the survivors are. I'm back to square one again. Shit. I am not playing my best, y'all, tonight. This is that one night that I'm not doing so great. But that's fine. There's always gonna be those days. Now I'm just negotiating again. Wait, where's the second gate? That's one gate. Where's the second gate? Oh, that's the second. Okay, I was like, wait. I'm not bugging. There's 2 gates, right? Yup. Shit. They're gonna go full force. Your target, pick your target. Probably found the hatch. GG's. Ah, I'm getting the same score as everyone else. I don't get it. I legitimately do not get it. I'm playing like terribly. Like, why am I being scored similarly to like survivors that are escaping? Like, it makes no sense to me. I'm not sure if this is like how you really play like a good game, because I get it. Sometimes winning is like the byproduct of Dead by Daylight. Sometimes what matters is you played a really good game, even if you die or you let survivors escape. But still, I'm like, I don't believe that. I don't believe I deserve that score. Like, I'm literally like, I'm meeting eye to eye with like the #1 survivor in that team. So I'm like, okay. Like, okay, I did just as good? Okay. I tried, don't get me wrong, but I owe myself credit, you know? Like, I don't feel as if I'm, like, the best, though I try. But I don't know, man. I also need to get into the habit of hooking survivors around the middle of the map, not at the edge. Like others killers, like Trapper, Wraith, Huntress. Okay, ideally, you would want to hook a survivor around the map, like around the edges of the map. But when it comes to Nurse, not so much. You kind of want her in the middle. Because it's actually detrimental for Nurse to travel from one corner of the map to another, when she could just put all her survivors into like the middle. So it's a lot easier to get there no matter where she's coming from. You just cut the travel time in half. But it's pretty counterproductive for the Nurse to just hook a survivor at a corner. Fragrant Bog Laurel? Don't, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Too comfortable. Alright, see you around, Pax. Take care, homie. And hope you rest up soon. What? Ah! Really getting myself upset with those petty blinks. But I really have to control my temper. Just a bit. unfortunate. Alright, we're getting these hooks in, and we're only on 4 gens, which is actually really good. She was trying to pop that that hex. I mean that boon. I hear him on my right. I hear him running on my left too. Overblinked. Now I'm locked in. Now I'm locked in. And they're popping gens, at least. Alright, she needs to get hooked, like, pronto. Locked in, locked in. Locked in. I gotta listen for Nicolas Cage. Alright, here we go. Time for the hatch. He escaped. GG's. He took that other gate. GG's, GG's. He's like, my heart was racing. Holy shit. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know I had that effect on people. Yeah, he did good. Stakeout, Fogwise, Deja Vu, Resurgence. Pretty good. He had information on me. Man, it's only 11 o'clock. I mean, I did stream a little early, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just go. I'm pretty sure I'll have a better game, a better day next time playing Dead by Daylight. But I will give y'all a heads up, tomorrow is Monday. I won't be streaming tomorrow. But I will be on the YouTube side around, like, coming Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll have some things to talk about. I'll post, like, a video before the holiday season and everything. Aw, he said boo. I wish I can. I wish I can. But I think that work fatigue is kicking in and everything. Like, I'm hitting my 5th day, and even then, that's not my last day of the week before the week resets, so. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was a little bit anxious today, like, playing this game for some reason with how crazy survivors are. I just took an edible and I'm chilling. I am low-key chilling. He said boo retracted. So, I'm really chill right now. I'm not high or anything. I just took, like, a CBD just to, like, ease my nerves. Imagine coming to work just to amp yourself up as a killer. It's like, nah, bro, you gotta chill. I hate this map. Like... You're not going for that save? That's crazy. He knew what was going on. Good read, good read. He actually unhooked herself. I called her out. That's actually really funny. Oh, wait, I see it. I should be zone controlling. there. That's a wrap for her. They're one down. I think they realized they 3-gen themselves. They ran away, of course. Yeah, they messed up. That's GG's. If they didn't pop that gen over there, they would have had a chance. But they didn't. They took their chances with that gen way over there. Now they're in a cluster. This was very easy for a nurse to defend. GG's. Still a good game. 3K, I'll definitely take that. I really need to start doing that thing. I had like a spreadsheet. I gotta find it. I had a spreadsheet that was playing as Nurse, which was actually pretty crazy. I don't even think I have it anymore. Do I still have it? No, I gotta log into a different account. Why is Google like this? Nurse? Killer? Oh, because wait. No, this email. There we go. Nurse, no perks. Endurance 100. This. Oh, I wiped it. Oh, I wiped it. Why? Why did I wipe? Hang on. Nurse official? There we go. Nurse official. I haven't touched this in like a few years. Jesus. Stats by grade. 42% of my matches were like a 4K. I would like to do this now, like say 2026, and see how I perform as Nurse with like no perks again, and see if I actually improve. That is interesting. I'm looking back and I'm like, damn, like I was really going in on my stats. I was even counting the DCs, like how many DCs took place. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this. Like, see, like everything from like 1 to like 15 or 14, it's like, okay, I'm on fire. I'm getting straight 4Ks, you know? But right now, how I feel I'm like, say, 70 to like 79. Or probably inaccurate. 54 to like 63. Like, this is where I am. The 4Ks are very spotty. You see a little bit more pink, 2K, 1K, none, 2K, 3K. Very interesting. Man, I was so deep into this, honestly. I actually really need to bring this back. I really do. But, I do understand, y'all. The time is nearly 12 o'clock. I'm sure y'all gotta get to bed. This is Progeny, once again, playing some Dead by Daylight. Again, I'm gonna be off tomorrow. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow. However, I will be on the YouTube side this coming Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm gonna post like a video, hopefully 2, before the holidays arrive. But until then, y'all, thank you so much for being here. I will see y'all on my next YouTube channel. Take care, everybody. Peace.